Exercising more and eating less is not the best way to lose fat and keep it off, because there are so many more sustainable ways to lose fat, feel better, and keep it off. Here are my 5 summer slim down, totally doable, sustainable tips to feeling great this summer. Number 1, eat 30 to 40 grams of protein every meal. All right, how did we get this number? Most of my clients are eating 90 to 120 grams of protein. We get this number by multiplying their weight by 0.8. If you want someone to help you find a perfect number for you, see details below. But let's start here. So most of my clients are eating between 90 and 120 grams of protein per day. We break that down into 3 meals. So you're gonna be eating 30 to 40 grams of protein per meal. Now that might look like eating 1.5 cups of tofu, 5 ounces of salmon, maybe 4 to 6 ounces of chicken. There's a lot of different ways that you can get 30 to 40 grams of protein per meal, or even a smoothie using protein powder, one of my favorite ways. Now, why is it important to do this? You need protein to build lean muscle. Lean muscle is what's going to elevate your metabolism. If you're not consuming enough protein, you're not gonna be able to maintain and or build new lean muscle. By eating enough protein, you're also going to feel more satiated, you're gonna have less sugar cravings, and you're just gonna overall feel better after you eat a meal. So if you're looking for one easy, totally doable, sustainable way to feeling great and losing fat this summer, make sure every single meal has 30 to 40 grams of protein so that you can hit your goal. If you've never tracked macros, see more details below. The next totally doable summer slim down tip that I have for you is to get in at least 3 days of strength training a week. Now, most of my clients are doing 3 to 4 days a week of strength training for about 30 minutes, but I find that most of my clients come in and they're doing the cardio part, but they're not doing the right strength training to build lean muscle, which increases your resting metabolic rate, which means that you burn more calories throughout the day. This is going to boost your metabolism. And you gotta make sure that you're also getting that protein component so that you can build and sustain this lean muscle mass that you are building. Strength training has also been shown to increase one's perceived self-image, boosting self-confidence, even regardless of a change in your body composition. This means that you're gonna think you look hot even if the scale or body composition doesn't change at all if you're strength training. And who doesn't want higher self-esteem? So lift those weights. So I want my clients to prioritize strength training and avoid excessive cardio, and here's why. Unnecessary high cardio activity without purpose can set you up for overuse injuries, increased cortisol levels, depleted immune system, and an increased resting heart rate. Now, why are these things bad? Cortisol is the stress hormone, and cortisol is gonna signal to your body to hold on to belly fat. So if you've ever trained for a marathon, like me, and you gained weight instead of lost it, this could be one of the reasons. Now, I really want you to focus on strength training, and I do believe cardio is important, but if you had to choose, focus on strength, because I want you to build that lean muscle mass, and cardio has a place. Max 60 minutes a week is what I'd like my clients to do, but you do you. If you have any questions, you can leave it below on that one. Number 3 of my totally doable things that you can do, I believe in you for self-confidence this summer, is to get in 8,000 steps a day. Now, I know people used to say 10,000, but I think that's a little excessive. I don't think you need to get that many in. Personally, I'm getting more about like 7 to 8. Now, who are the people that need to get this in? Well, most people. Now, if you are someone that is especially sedentary, maybe you drive an hour to work and then you sit at a desk all day and all you're really doing are like 3 to 5 30-minute workouts a week, you are not technically considered an active person. You are lightly active, and we want you to increase your NEAT, non-exercise activity thermogenesis. That is the number of calories, or rather the caloric expenditure that your body requires throughout the day doing all the other activities except for eating, sleeping, and exercising. So in order to increase your NEAT, you want to make sure that you're getting 7,000 to 8,000 steps a day if you wish to change your body composition. There's this quote, "Sitting is the new smoking." I don't know if I believe that entirely, but I will say that my clients that struggle to lose fat, who are sedentary and they're not getting in their steps, Once they make that shift, they start to see change. Now again, some people say, I can't hit those numbers unless I go for a run. Go for a walk, take your kid for a walk, wake up a little bit early after dinner, go for a nice leisure walk, get a walking treadmill, walk while you're at work or at home. If you work from home, get a desk over it. There are a lot of different ways to get in these steps, but if you're someone that is looking to lose fat, making sure that you are actually active is going to be a small secret to getting where you want to be. Completing an extra 8,000 steps a day cultivates to being about 2,000 to 3,500 calories burned a week. And most of you are probably aware, 3,500 calories equals 1 pound. So if you're trying to aim for some body composition changes, fat loss, make sure you get in those steps. Next up is sleep. I want all of my clients getting at least 7 hours of sleep for happy, healthy hormones. Now, here's why being sleep deprived is bad. Sleep deprivation can lead to hormonal imbalances, a slowing metabolism, cravings, lack of energy, and raised cortisol levels. I just mentioned this. Raised cortisol levels are going to signal to your body to hold on to body fat. Cortisol is the stress hormone. We want to reduce our body's stress for happy functioning hormones so that we can burn fat and feel good and not be stressed. So I want you to make sure that you're getting at least 7 hours of sleep. How do you achieve this? Number one, set a bedtime, go to bed by 10 p.m. so that you actually fall asleep. Let's cut out any screen time about an hour before bed. If you can't resist that, aim for some blue light blocking glasses. I'm also gonna recommend trying to lay off the alcohol at night. It can disrupt your sleep. Now I do drink, but I try not to, at least during the week. Also, you're gonna skip caffeine after 3 p.m., create a caffeine curfew, and then if you can't go to sleep without being overly full or too hungry, because that's also gonna mess with your body's ability to fall asleep and stay asleep. And lastly, make sure that you drink your water. I'm sure you've all heard this before, but my clients are encouraged to drink at least half their body weight in ounces. So if you weigh 140 pounds like me, I am aiming to drink 70 ounces of water a day. A lot of people mistake their thirst for hunger and they will try to eat something when really, in actuality, they're just thirsty. Some of the benefits of drinking at least half your body weight in ounces a day include flushing out toxins, regulating your body temperature, and aids in nutrition transport to cells. Yes, you need water to reap the benefits from a lot of the good foods that you're eating. Drinking enough water also aids in fat loss. This is due to the fact that the cells expand in size due to hydration, therefore increasing your metabolism. You do not need to do a juice cleanse for a detox. Your body naturally detoxifies itself. Just make sure that you're drinking enough water so that it is fully able to do that. So I encourage you to do these 5 simple, totally doable changes so that you feel awesome going into summer to feel better, burn fat. If you want to try out my program for 5 days, click the link below to get more details. We have an awesome summer slim down. You're gonna get to have access to our app, our workouts, our meal guides. So if you're watching this and you're like, Sarah, I don't know what strength training workouts to do. I don't know what foods I should be eating. Sign up, you'll get a taste of my program. And if you love it, you can hop into my next 6-week new client journey. Let me know if you have any questions down below. And I look forward to meeting all of you guys sometime soon in my DMs on Instagram. So go follow me there too, @SarahFit.